Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristi Shive, and this morning we're visiting with Dr. Courtney Luecking. She's an extension specialist for health and nutrition. Good morning, Courtney.
Good morning, Kristi. How are you?
I am doing well, and it's great to have you back on the show. Today, you are going to talk to us about nutrients to support brain development before birth and beyond. Courtney, can you tell us about the role of early childhood as it relates to brain development?
Yes, early childhood is a very exciting and important time for brain development. Most of the brain development occurs between conception, so when a child is conceived, and age 2. I'm going to spout out a couple of nerdy statistics, but they're just so exciting, I can't not share. So during this time, so from conception to age 2, 80% of a child's brain develops. Between birth and a child's first birthday, their brain doubles in size. All of this means that the brain is growing rapidly in size. It's growing in complexity, connectivity, so the connections that are made in the brain, as well as how it functions. So as we can see, a lot happens in a short amount of time, and this plays a big role in children's readiness for school and future success in life.
So very important to make sure that we are fueling our bodies to help that brain development. Courtney, how can we support healthy development for the brain?
There are many ways to support healthy brain development. Speaking to children, playing with them, and caring for them are all important pieces. But since I specialize in health and nutrition, we'll talk about how nutrition plays an important role as well. We can think about nutrition as the building blocks for a child's cognitive abilities. So their abilities to think and learn, and their motor skills, as well as their social and emotional development. There are several nutrients. And when I say nutrients, I'm talking about specific parts of food that are particularly important for brain development. And getting adequate amounts of these can decrease risk for children's developmental delays, birth defects, cognitive deficits, which means the ways in which children learn, act, and process the world around them. And they can also have lifelong effects on children.
What kinds of foods can we find these nutrients in, Courtney?
The brain's going to require many nutrients, all nutrients for growth, but the certain ones that are particularly important include protein and special types of fatty acids, as well as iron, zinc, copper, iodine, choline, selenium, folate, and vitamins A, B6, and B12. I rattled off a lot, and I don't expect anyone to remember all of these, but really to show you the variety of vitamins and minerals and proteins and fats that are important to support that development. Each of these nutrients are going to play important parts at different phases of that growth, including affecting the number of brain cells that can form, the structure of the brain and the spinal cord, the connections that allow communication between our brain cells and our body, as well as the functions of the different parts of the brain.
Wow, so many amazing things at play here. Courtney, do you have any tips for us on how we can incorporate these brain foods into our everyday life?
Yes, so we can look for these brain foods in brightly colored fruit and vegetables. So think about orange, dark green, and red, even citrus foods, as well as beans, peas, and nuts, and many animal foods, particularly dairy, eggs, chicken, meat, and fatty fish like tuna, trout, and salmon. So by eating frequent meals and snacks, whether someone's pregnant or postpartum and breastfeeding, or whether there's infants and toddlers, these frequent meals and snacks that contain a variety of healthy foods are a recipe for fueling brain growth and development.
Courtney, so much great information you shared today. And I know that our local extension offices have so many resources, including recipes that can really help fuel our bodies. If you are watching and would like any meal inspiration for healthy recipes, be sure to contact your local extension office. Thank you for being with us today, and we'll see you next time.